Counting down to puck drop with head coach and general manager Derek Damon here. It's the Iowa Heartlanders and it's the Toledo Walleye. Heartlanders are starting their final 6-game homestand of the regular season. And Derek, a lot of excitement around the 6-game homestand. How are the boys feeling coming off a couple close efforts in Kansas City last week?
Good. I mean, I feel like we've played some really good hockey the last 10 games. Played really hard hockey. Except for one period during that stretch, but other than that, like we've played some really good hockey. Didn't get the bounces that we were looking for on our trip to Kansas City, but I thought all in all it was good work ethic, and we had a chance to beat the best team in the league.
How do you view that, knowing that results-based business didn't get the wins, but at the same time you are playing the best team in the league who had most of their guns down from the AHL, and it was still pretty close?
Yeah, I mean obviously we want to win every game, and there's times where you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. If you bring that work ethic consistently on a day-to-day basis, then you'll get the results that you're looking for more often than not. And we just got to keep sticking with the system, making sure that we're hard in all areas of our game, and then when we get an opportunity to capitalize, we got to make the most of it.
Kansas City and Toledo, obviously they're both excellent teams, is one similarity. What other similarities do you see the way KC plays versus Toledo?
Yeah, Toledo's a puck possession team, a lot like Kansas City. They're a heavy rush team, so it's important, like I've said in the past, that we've got to have numbers back. We got to make sure that we're not diving down with our F3, and we just got to absorb rushes with a high F3 and our D, and make sure that our F4 and F5, our two forwards that are low, they're humping it back hard to take away any options late off the rush.
A lot of times this year, and it's just a coincidence, sometimes it happens this way, seems like when teams come in here, oftentimes their goalies, for some reason, have put up good numbers even before they've played the Heartlanders, and Jan Bednar and John Lethman, they've both been on hot stretches for Toledo. So it's not just what they've done against the Heartlanders, but also what they've done before, and sometimes they come in here on hot streaks. Jan Bednar just got named goalie of the month today. So finding a way to break through against a goalie that has played so well, what are some keys that you're looking at to break through in some of those?
We got to get traffic at the net, especially when a goalie's seeing the puck and tracking it as well as Lethman and Bednar are. We got to make sure that we're getting in his eyes and make sure it's hard for him. He's got to be looking around the traffic, and if you get one guy at the net, it means there's two there with their D. And then we talk about it a lot. Today's game, it's how many anchors can you get at the net? And so if we've got two guys at the net, it means there's four people there, and now he's backing his net a little bit, and then there's any shots that we can funnel to the net, which is our type of system, there's going to be a lot of stuff laying around, and then at that point it's just a matter of will and who's going to bang in a rebound.
Snowing this morning, April 3rd. What's the latest you've ever seen snow fall anywhere you've ever lived?
When I was in Finland, the year I played in Finland, there was a lot of snow that year, and I think it was the third week in April that we were still getting pounded with snow.
I got you beat. I got May 2nd back about a decade ago. But thanks again for a few minutes, Derek, and hopefully the snow will have subsided by the time this interview plays.
Thanks, David.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick time out. Puck drop around the corner. Iowa and Toledo.